G'day there again, and welcome to Bible Buddies. This week we've been looking at peace. Yesterday, we saw Sky and Gina talk to Redgie and ask him to join them in their drama for Sabbath school. But Redgie wasn't sure about the story that they wanted to use, so he was off to Mr. Jackson's shop to ask him if he knew about Jesus, the disciples, and the scary storm.
Hey there, Mr. Jackson.
Hey, Redgie, my boy. What it is?
Well, there's a couple of things. I need to get some munchies because I've been invited to be involved in a drama for this week's Sabbath school.
That's a mighty fine, yes, sir.
But, the problem is, I don't know the Bible story they're talking about. I was too embarrassed to ask them, and how am I supposed to act and do the play when I don't have a clue what to do?
Oh, I see. What Bible story was it that they were talking about?
Oh, it's the one with Jesus, the disciples, and the scary storm.
Mercy. That's a good one. I love that story. Would you like me to share that story with you?
I was really hoping you would say that.
Well, Redgie, Jesus always used stories to teach people. Sometimes the stories were too hard to understand because the people weren't listening properly. But when he and his disciples were alone together, Jesus explained everything to them. That evening, Jesus was very tired after a busy day. He said to his disciples, "Come with me across to the other side of the lake." He and the disciples left the people there, and they went into the boat that Jesus was already sitting in. Jesus was really tired, so he went to the back of the boat and he lay down, and soon he was sleeping with his head on a pillow. Halfway across the lake, all of a sudden, a strong wind and made a very scary storm, and it came up on the lake. The waves began coming over the sides into the boat. It was almost full of water. And then the disciples cried out and woke him up and said, "Teacher, do you care about us? We will all drown." Jesus stood up, commanded the wind and the waves to stop. He said, "Be quiet, be still." And the wind stopped, and the lake became peaceful. And Jesus looked to his disciples and said, "Why are you afraid? Do you still have no faith?" The disciples were very afraid and asked each other, "What kind of a man is this? Even the wind and the waves obey him."
That's incredible. He told the wind and the waves to be quiet and to be still, and the scary storm became peaceful?
Redgie, my boy, we gotta take the words of Jesus and use them every day in every way. Jesus is the one who calms our scary storms. He gives us strength when we're weak. Above all that, he is the Prince of Peace and the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords.
You must really love Jesus, Mr. Jackson.
Oh, my one wish, Redgie, is that everybody would love Jesus. Then they would become like him. Jesus said in John 14:27, "I'm leaving you with a gift, peace of mind and heart. And the peace I give is the gift the world cannot give. So don't be troubled or afraid." That's a promise I can keep.
I knew I could count on you to get an answer to my questions. Oh, I nearly forgot the munchies. I can't wait to go to the rehearsals for the drama.
Oh, you're welcome, Redgie, my boy. Redgie.
Oh, wow, that's a great way to wrap up what peace looks like. It looks like Jesus. Anyway, our time is up for today. So be joyful. Live in peace and harmony, and the God of love and peace will be with you. 2 Corinthians 13:11. I will look forward to catching up with all of you again next time on Bible Buddies. So take care, stay safe, and God bless.
Learn about our wonderful God each day.
Stop and learn.